Hey everyone, welcome to Inner Love Messages. My name is Sarah, and if you're new here, a warm welcome to the channel. If you're already part of the family, welcome back. Tonight I have an urgent message for the Divine Feminine, and I want to remind you that not every message will resonate with everyone, so take what feels right for you and leave the rest. What I'm sensing is a strong Divine Feminine energy standing at an important turning point. You're at a place in your journey where the next step you take could carry incredible power and potential. Not long ago, you planted a seed, one filled with deep transformation and intention, and while you might not yet fully understand what's unfolding, that seed is beginning to sprout. It's starting to take form in subtle but powerful ways. What you set in motion is getting ready to bloom, and it has the ability to shift the course of your life in profound ways. You're not alone in this process. Your spiritual guides have been reaching out to you, communicating through signs and synchronicities. You may have noticed repeating numbers like 1010 or seen animal symbols show up just when you needed them most. These aren't coincidences, they're soft whispers from the universe pointing you gently toward the next step on your path. Some of you might even be experiencing more vivid or symbolic dreams lately, as though your subconscious is being guided more directly. These dreams are another way your guides are helping you prepare for what's ahead. They're clues, gentle nudges, and messages from beyond, all suggesting that something significant is on the horizon. Right now, the energy around your relationship seems especially activated. You might be feeling a bit off balance in your personal connections, whether that's romantic, family, or friendships. There may be tension, uncertainty, or just a lingering sense that something isn't quite right. But instead of seeing this discomfort as a problem, consider it a powerful opportunity. It's a chance to look more closely at the kind of energy you're putting out and how you're showing up with others. Sometimes our relationships reflect what's going on within us, and your emotional self is asking for your attention. It's urging you to get honest about what you truly need and want, not just from others, but from yourself. Even in the midst of confusion, you still hold the ability to shift your relationships in meaningful ways, but that change doesn't come from trying to control everything or forcing outcomes. It begins when you start to ask yourself a more honest question. How do I want to feel? Rather than fixating on what should happen, focus on the emotional state you want to embody. When you tune into your emotional truth and align your actions with that feeling, everything starts to change from the inside out. It's a subtle but incredibly powerful shift. Beneath all of this, your root chakra is calling for attention. This energy center is all about your sense of safety, stability, and confidence, not just in your relationships, but in your life as a whole. When this chakra is out of balance, you might feel anxious, uncertain, or like the ground beneath you isn't solid. You might feel unsteady within yourself, which naturally spills out into the world around you. The message from your energy system is clear. Now's the time to focus on grounding. Return to what makes you feel stable, centered, and deeply connected to yourself. When your root chakra is aligned, it becomes the foundation for everything else in your life, especially your relationships. The more rooted you feel within, the more peace and ease you'll begin to experience with others. That seed you planted not long ago, it's almost ready to bear fruit. You're standing on the threshold of a new wave of abundance, whether it comes through your finances, relationships, career, or even a physical move to a new place. Some of you may be getting ready for a major life change, and while the unknown may feel a bit overwhelming, trust that you're not walking this path alone. Everything coming your way is a direct result of the inner work you've already done. This isn't just a moment to receive blessings, it's also a spiritual check-in. It's a reminder to make sure your emotional and energetic state is fully in alignment with what you're asking the universe to bring into your life. So, as you continue to move forward, keep your energy focused on what you truly want to create: more love, more joy, more abundance, more peace. Don't allow your mind to spiral into fear or dwell on what could go wrong. Your emotions and thoughts are powerful magnets, always drawing in what they resonate with. Choose to focus on what lights you up, what brings you a sense of fulfillment, and let that become your compass. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to stay present, intentional, and aligned with your heart. The universe is walking beside you. It's supporting you with every small step you take. Keep nurturing that seed with patience and care. The power you hold within is more than enough to create the transformation you seek. Trust that, in divine timing, everything will blossom in the most beautiful and fulfilling way. Your root chakra, in particular, plays a powerful role in all of this. It's the energetic center that shapes how secure, worthy, and confident you feel, not only in your inner world, but in your connection to the outer world as well. When your root chakra is balanced, you feel strong and steady, no matter what's happening around you. There's a quiet confidence that guides your steps and helps you face life's ups and downs with resilience. But when it's blocked or underactive, you may find yourself feeling fearful, disconnected, or unsure of where you stand. This chakra also affects how you relate to others. Relationships are a vital part of our emotional health, and the state of your root chakra often influences how deeply and safely you can connect. It's easy to forget the specifics of conversations or even entire events, but we rarely forget how someone made us feel. Emotional energy leaves a lasting imprint. The people who make you feel safe, seen, and valued become anchors in your life. On the other hand, those who make you feel depleted or unseen often linger in your memory as sources of unease. This emotional imprint is tied to your root chakra's strength and balance. As you continue growing and stepping into your next chapter, especially under the influence of this new moon in Libra, there's a beautiful invitation being offered. Libra energy, ruled by Venus, is all about balance, harmony, and relationships, not just with others but with yourself. This lunar moment brings clarity. It encourages you to pause and ask, how do I really feel? What do I want to shift in my relationships and in the way I connect with the world? This is the perfect time to reflect on your emotional needs and start setting intentions that align with the kind of relationships you truly desire. Ask yourself, do the connections in my life nourish me, or do they drain me? Are they helping me feel grounded, loved, and supported, or are they creating more imbalance and stress? If something feels out of sync, the new moon is giving you permission to change it. This isn't just about waiting for others to change, it's about recognizing what needs to shift within you so you can welcome in the kind of relationships and energy that truly support your growth. When you start from that grounded, rooted space, everything else begins to align. You don't have to do it all at once. Just take one step at a time, trusting that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. It's possible that you've been carrying old stories in your heart, narratives about certain people, past events, or situations that still influence how you show up in your relationships today. These stories might have once felt like protection or meaning, but now they may be limiting your growth or preventing you from experiencing the kind of love and connection you truly long for. This is a moment to gently release them and begin writing a new story, one that reflects the empowered, loving, and radiant being that you are. As a divine feminine soul, your ability to create and reshape your life begins within you. When you tune into the wisdom of your emotions and anchor yourself in the grounding energy of your root chakra, you access a deep well of creative power. This inner force allows you to let go of old wounds and beliefs that have kept you stuck and instead open to a more expansive, authentic way of relating to yourself and to others. Before you dive into the full message, I just want to take a moment to say, if this resonates with you and you appreciate the energy I've poured into this reading, offering a super thanks in your name is a beautiful way to show love and support. Now, with this new moon, the universe is inviting you to set powerful intentions, ones that align with your highest self and the kinds of relationships and experiences you genuinely wish to call in. It's more than just a time for reflection, it's a sacred space to heal, to transform, and to plant seeds for the future. In choosing to honor this inner work, you're not only tending to your own heart, but also creating the energetic space for deeper, more nourishing experiences to enter your life in the coming days. The way you feel, the emotions you carry, and how you respond to life are deeply tied to your physical world. Whether you realize it or not, your emotions are shaping your experiences in subtle but powerful ways. While it's perfectly natural for painful memories or past emotional patterns to linger, especially those tied to safety, belonging, or self-worth, it's important to remember that you are not defined by these feelings. Emotional experiences are a part of life's rhythm, but they don't have to anchor you to your past or determine what you're capable of. Often we carry unresolved pain from past relationships, difficult moments, or even former versions of ourselves. These emotional residues can color how we see the present. But the gift of awareness offers us a choice to transform those emotions into fuel for growth and step into a space where we are no longer held captive by them. If there's a connection in your life that feels heavy, draining, or beyond repair, it's okay to acknowledge it for what it is. You might feel tied to someone or something that no longer supports your highest path. This attachment doesn't mean you failed, and choosing to let go doesn't mean you're abandoning love or compassion. Releasing emotional ties is an act of honoring your own peace. It's a conscious choice to step back from the emotional storms that certain relationships can stir up and to reclaim your energy for your own healing and expansion. Choosing indifference in this context doesn't mean shutting down. It means choosing not to let those waves pull you under. It means giving yourself space to breathe, to heal, and to grow beyond the emotional cycles that no longer serve your well-being. This path isn't about becoming emotionally numb or shutting yourself off. It's about stepping fully into your own strength and recognizing that your emotions are sacred, but they are not meant to control you. True empowerment comes when you can acknowledge what you feel, honor it with compassion, and then move through it without allowing it to dictate your choices. Emotional mastery begins when you realize your feelings are just that, feelings. They are experiences, not definitions of who you are. And when you set the intention to be lovingly detached, you are drawing healthy boundaries that protect your peace and make room for clarity, truth, and authentic love. To fully anchor this shift, staying in a high vibrational state becomes essential. This isn't about being happy all the time. It's about being in alignment with your truest self. When you're in tune with your own frequency, when you know your worth and embrace your inner radiance, you naturally begin to draw in more loving, fulfilling experiences. Your outer world mirrors the state of your inner world. When you vibrate at the level of love, compassion, and self-trust, you attract people and situations that reflect that same energy back to you. Emotional wellness isn't just a personal journey, it's the very energy you pour into the world and what you magnetize in return. Right now, your divine feminine energy is glowing with potent creative force. The energy surrounding you is ripe for transformation. Your thoughts, your intentions, your beliefs, they are shaping the very reality you are stepping into. In your romantic life, especially, your energy is magnetic. The love, calm, and emotional steadiness you embody have the power to ripple through your connections and create deeply harmonious bonds. When you remain centered and rooted in your emotional truth, you become a source of peace and light. This energy becomes the soil in which meaningful relationships can truly grow. This moment in time supports the kind of emotional depth and relational authenticity you've been craving. When you stand firm in your intentions and live in alignment with your values, you become a beacon for the love, security, and soulful connection you've always desired. Compassion and non-judgment create the fertile ground for genuine relationships to flourish, free from the chains of past patterns or limiting beliefs. As you release what no longer serves, you call in the kinds of relationships that celebrate your soul, that nurture your dreams, and that mirror the love you've cultivated within. Now is the time to go deeper into your emotional landscape and let your heart take the lead. Your inner self is calling out for you to embrace the vast abundance that is waiting to pour into your life. This isn't just financial or material abundance, it's the abundance of love, joy, creativity, and soulful connection. That kind of richness begins when you dare to express yourself fully, unapologetically, and creatively. When you let your truth move through you, you begin to realign with your soul's deeper purpose, and so often, especially when it comes to our relationships, we lose touch with this inner voice. We get distracted by external noise or cultural expectations, forgetting that every relationship must be born from the truth of who we are. The more your connections reflect your authentic self, the more abundance naturally flows to you. Take some time to reflect on the kind of people you want to welcome into your life. If you're stepping into a season of service, growth, or healing, it's even more important to get clear on the kind of energy you want to surround yourself with. The universe listens to clarity. It responds to your inner certainty, so ask yourself, what do you want? What do you truly deserve? And who do you wish to walk beside you on this journey? The people in your circle should lift you, challenge you, and support the unfolding of your highest self. They should reflect back to you the values that matter most, whether it's kindness, spiritual integrity, depth, or openness. Surround yourself with those who align with your soul's path, and you'll find that everything else begins to flow with more ease and grace. This journey you're on, the beautiful, sometimes messy, always evolving path of self-discovery and growth, is uniquely yours. There's no set timeline, no universal pace, and you are exactly where you need to be. Along the way, you'll meet souls who are meant to cross your path, each one playing a role in your story. Some will stay for a while, others only briefly, but every connection has meaning. The universe is incredibly intentional with timing, bringing people into your life exactly when you need them most. The key is to stay open, to welcome those moments of connection, and to recognize the purpose they carry. As you continue to grow, you'll notice how important it becomes to protect and cultivate the kind of energy you want to surround yourself with. This applies to every corner of your life, from personal relationships to your career. The energy you project outward is the very energy that returns to you, so be intentional. Pay attention to what truly resonates with your spirit, the kind of energy that lifts you, that inspires and excites you. That's what you're meant to nurture. It's that energy that will carry you forward, helping you rise into your most aligned self. Now, as the new moon in Libra approaches, the energy invites you to turn inward and reflect on your relationships. Libra brings a sense of balance, harmony, and partnership. It's a beautiful time to get honest about how you want to feel in your connections, whether they're with family, friends, or romantic partners. What kind of emotional exchanges are you craving? What qualities do you value in those close to you? This lunar phase offers a gentle but powerful reminder to examine how you show up in your relationships. Are you giving and receiving with equal intention? Use this moment to set clear intentions around the kind of relationships you want to attract. It's a new cycle, and that means new opportunities to align with the energy that truly supports your growth. Your words carry incredible power. What you speak into the universe becomes the reality you live. So during this new moon phase, speak your desires with clarity and confidence. Let your intentions ripple outward. What you say now can initiate transformation not only in your relationships, but also in your career, your self-worth, and your sense of purpose. This is a time to step boldly into your power, to align fully with your soul's calling, and to embrace all the abundance that's waiting for you. The universe is listening. It's asking you to get clear on what you want so that it can move mountains to bring it to you. And just a gentle reminder, if you feel drawn to be part of our small, soulful community, go ahead and tap the join button. We'd love to have you with us. This is your moment to tune into what you truly desire. The energy surrounding you right now is rich with potential, filled with the kind of power that can shift everything. It's a time of deep inner alignment and expansion. When you stay focused on your heart's desires, this energy can guide you toward becoming your highest, most radiant self. You carry within you the essence of the divine feminine, creative, nurturing, intuitive, and endlessly abundant. That energy is capable of manifesting miracles, but sometimes, even in the midst of so much transformation, you may feel like something is missing, especially in your relationships. There might be moments when your emotions run high, when you question your path even though all the signs point toward alignment. These moments don't mean you're lost, they're just gentle nudges from your emotional body asking you to pause, reflect, and reconnect with your core truth. Emotional intensity isn't something to fear, it's part of the process. It's a sign that something within you is shifting, growing, breaking open to allow in more light. When you sit with your emotions and honor them instead of resisting, you'll find greater clarity and a deeper connection to your soul. Your emotions are not weaknesses, they're gifts. They're powerful guides that help you navigate the unseen layers of your journey. Every emotional wave you ride is bringing you closer to understanding yourself more fully. And if you've been feeling like something big is on the horizon, you're absolutely right. Your guides are sending you signs that change is coming, deep, powerful, and completely aligned with your highest good. You've been planting seeds, maybe even without realizing it, and they are finally beginning to grow. This is your confirmation that you are on the right path. Trust the signs. Trust the process. Everything you've been dreaming of is starting to take form. That said, growth doesn't always unfold in a straight line. Sometimes it looks like things falling away, people, places, habits, or old dreams that no longer fit where you're going. And when that happens, it's easy to wonder what's gone wrong. But this is actually the universe clearing space. It's making room for something better, something more aligned. Letting go can feel uncomfortable, but it's not a loss. It's preparation. You're being readied for what's meant to come next. When old emotions or patterns resurface, don't run from them. They're showing up for a reason. They want to be acknowledged, healed, and released. This is your opportunity to deepen your emotional awareness and recognize how much your inner world shapes your outer reality. The more you embrace this process, the more you will see your life begin to shift. You're not just shedding old layers, you're stepping into a more truthful, more empowered version of yourself. One that aligns with your purpose in a way you've never experienced before. As you move forward, remember that divine timing is always at work. Every change, every emotional surge, every evolving relationship is part of the unfolding. Your emotional body is guiding you just as much as the signs and synchronicities around you. You are being supported in ways you can't always see, and the universe is working with you, not against you. The life you're dreaming of is taking shape, piece by piece, and it's going to surprise you in the most beautiful ways. Keep walking, keep believing, and trust that every step you take is leading you closer to your soul's vision. If you're reading this and it resonates deeply, that's not by chance. The universe is speaking to you. Some of you have already started receiving these messages in dreams, through repeated signs, or even in those quiet inner nudges that won't let you go. Maybe a word or image caught your attention, stirring something inside you and prompting you to explore further. That's your guidance system lighting up. That's your soul answering the call. You're being invited to rise into your potential, and your spiritual team is right there, supporting your journey every step of the way. But it's also true that there will be days when you don't feel your best, when uncertainty creeps in and you question whether you're really on the right path. These moments are not setbacks. They are part of the initiation. Life will sometimes test your emotional strength through interactions that are challenging, especially with people who don't see your light or honor your worth. But even these experiences are sacred. They forge resilience. They show you just how committed you are to your purpose. Can you stay grounded in your truth even when the world around you feels chaotic? Can you continue to trust your vision when others doubt it? In those emotionally raw moments, it's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to wonder. These questions aren't signs that you're lost. They're signs that you're evolving. They help you refine your path and deepen your understanding of why you're here. This is the universe making sure you're aligned, not just externally, but from your soul outward. When you engage with your doubts instead of resisting them, you come out clearer, stronger, more attuned to your purpose than ever before. You've carried a sense of abundance within you all your life. Even if you didn't always have the proof in front of you, some part of you knew you were meant for more. A loving partnership, a supportive circle, a life overflowing with possibility. These were never just dreams. They were glimpses of what's possible for you, and now that reality is coming closer. The divine feminine energy you hold is blooming. The seeds you've planted are sprouting, and you're going to start seeing things shift in miraculous ways. To fully receive what's coming, it's essential that you honor how you feel. Don't ignore emotions like self-doubt or unworthiness. They're signals pointing toward deeper healing. These feelings don't define you, but if left unaddressed, they can hold you back from your full potential. You are inherently worthy of love, success, and abundance. There is nothing you need to prove. Trust in your value. The universe sees it. Your guides see it, and the moment you truly embrace it, the path before you will clear. You are in a chapter of divine alignment. Challenges may still arise, but they are shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. Stay connected to your higher self. Keep listening for the guidance that comes through your heart, your dreams, and your intuition. You are being called to step into your most empowered, authentic self. And the beautiful truth is, you are already becoming everything you've ever hoped to be. Right now, so much is surfacing. Emotions, realizations, truths, all offering you a chance to realign with your highest self. Let it happen. Let it all rise. You are ready for what comes next. Each day offers an opportunity to deepen your connection with yourself. This chapter of self-discovery is essential. It helps you become more aware of your inner landscape and how it responds to the world around you. As you continue on this path, you'll start to notice those subtle shifts that show you when you're out of alignment. Whether it's a feeling of disconnection, emotional overwhelm, or just that sense of being off-center, you'll start recognizing these moments more clearly. At the same time, you'll learn when to take a step back and give yourself the care you need. Tuning into your well-being becomes a loving priority, something you do not out of obligation but because you deeply deserve it. You'll also become more attuned to the energy of others, learning to sense when someone isn't supportive of your growth or when a space or relationship no longer feels aligned with who you're becoming. Living as an emotional being can sometimes feel intense, but within that sensitivity lies great strength. Your emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They're intimately connected to your subconscious, the powerful force that helps shape your everyday reality. What you feel, think, and believe quietly influences the way life unfolds around you. So when you live with emotional awareness, when you let your heart guide you instead of just your mind, you start to understand the deeper workings of your experience. This deeper awareness brings wisdom and clarity, helping you move through life with more intention, more purpose, and more grace. You are more powerful than you know, and right now, everything around you is responding to your growing awareness. Your energy is in constant motion, always evolving, and the more you align with your highest self, the more your dreams begin to take shape. Even in the face of difficulty, you can choose to bring love into your actions. Love, even in its smallest form, carries incredible power. It can heal, uplift, and transform both your world and the lives of those around you. In your relationships, your creative work, and your personal evolution, infusing your energy with love creates ripples that spread far beyond what you can see. You may find that certain people or situations connected to your self-worth are rising to the surface. This isn't random. It's an invitation to look more closely, to heal, to release old patterns, and to reclaim your power. There is wisdom in these moments of reflection. They allow you to grow into a more confident, secure, and empowered version of yourself. Your root chakra, the energetic center of grounding and stability, is especially important right now. When this part of you is balanced, you feel safe and supported, able to attract the resources you need to thrive. This is a good time to focus on grounding your energy, trusting that you are deeply supported by the universe. As your journey unfolds, one of the most transformative steps you can take is to let go of the beliefs and stories that have kept you small. These outdated narratives may have once felt like truths, but now they're only holding you back from your full potential. Releasing them clears the path for your authentic self to emerge. When you stop carrying the weight of who you thought you had to be, you open the door to limitless possibility. This is your time to remember your worth, claim your power, and step boldly into the life you're meant to live. You are in the midst of a deep transformation, a sacred process that is helping you align with your highest self and live from a place of purpose, wisdom, and abundance. You're not here just to exist quietly. You're here to take up space, to create and to embody divine energy in physical form. Your presence matters. You are not an accident, nor are you here by chance. You are a part of something far greater, and the energy that flows within you is sacred. It is alive, vibrant, and meant to be expressed. The divine feminine within you is not just a concept, it's a living, breathing force. It calls you to honor your truth, to walk your path with courage, and to embrace both the softness of your heart and the strength of your spirit. This energy invites you to trust yourself fully, to release fear and doubt, and to stand tall in the knowledge that you are more than enough. Within you, a powerful seed has already been planted. Your spiritual guides and the divine source are working alongside you, ensuring that nothing stands in the way of its growth. This seed represents your destiny, the purpose that was written into your soul long before you arrived here. It is ready to grow, to bloom, to reveal the fullness of who you are meant to be. The universe is on your side, aligning everything you need to walk your path. Even the hard moments, those filled with confusion or challenge, are part of this process. They are shaping you, preparing you, and making space for the greatness that is already on its way. Your soul carries a timeless power, and the divine current within you is always ready to bring your dreams into reality. If you're feeling tension in your relationships or emotional disconnect in certain areas of your life, pause for a moment and take a deeper look. Often, the energy we carry within ourselves is mirrored in how we relate to others, how we communicate, and how we show up each day. Patterns of fear, guilt, or shame from the past may still be lingering, subtly influencing how you love, how you work, and how you live. These emotions aren't here to punish you. They're signals, guiding you toward healing. Left unaddressed, they can cloud your light and dim your radiance, but they are not your truth. You are not your wounds, and you are not your past. Those experiences were simply part of your soul's curriculum, designed to help you grow into the person you're meant to become. When you acknowledge them, feel them, and then choose to release them, you create space for something new to emerge. That's when your true light begins to shine, brighter, clearer, more powerfully than ever before. When you step into that light, everything begins to shift. Your relationships deepen, your creative projects flourish, and your life begins to mirror the divine energy you carry inside. You start living from a place of alignment, and the world responds in ways that feel magical and right. Know this: you are never alone. Your spiritual team is right here with you, offering their support and wisdom every step of the way. When you choose to honor the divine feminine energy within you, you tap into an ancient well of guidance, love, and strength that has always been yours to access. Trust this journey even when it feels uncertain. Trust yourself even when doubt creeps in. Everything is unfolding just as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. Let your inner light guide you home to yourself, and know that the divine energy within you will carry you forward into a life that's rich with purpose, love, and beauty. If you've been questioning whether you're on the right path, let this be your confirmation: you absolutely are. The intentions you've held close, The desires you've nurtured deep within your heart have already been acknowledged by the universe. Every step you've taken, even the quiet ones, has been witnessed. The signs showing up in your life right now are not random. They're divine signals affirming that powerful forces are moving in your favor. You're being guided, supported, and reminded that you're exactly where you're meant to be. This moment you're living isn't accidental. It marks the beginning of a deeply transformative chapter, one that holds immense power and potential. You're being called to rise into your highest self, to step fully into a life that reflects your soul's purpose. There is a new energy opening up for you, and you're being invited to align with it completely. What's meant for you is already on its way, and it will reach you with ease and grace because you're in harmony with the flow of the universe. You're never walking this journey alone. With every decision, every movement forward, you're being carried and uplifted by a greater force that wants nothing more than your highest good. As a divine feminine energy, you hold within you a magnetic power. You have the natural ability to attract the very frequency you vibrate at, which is why it's so essential to protect your space and only allow what truly serves your growth and peace. Your energy is sacred, and the thoughts you entertain are potent. They shape your reality. Now more than ever, it's time to be intentional about your environment and the people you share it with. Consider the relationships in your life, the ones closest to your heart. Are they nourishing your spirit or weighing it down? If there are threads of doubt, toxicity, or lingering negativity, this is the moment to lovingly release them. Making space in this way allows for higher vibrations to enter, bringing in people and experiences that align with the new chapter you're stepping into. Even if you can't see every detail clearly just yet, know this. Your life is about to bloom in ways you never imagined possible. The abundance you've dreamed of, the love you've longed for, the opportunities you've been calling in. They're all approaching. The universe has been carefully aligning everything in your favor, and now it's all ready to unfold. You're stepping fully into your destiny, and that destiny is filled with meaning, joy, and a deeper sense of purpose than ever before. This is the moment your soul chose to experience long before you arrived here. Everything you've set your heart on is moving into your reality now with synchronicity and divine timing. You no longer need to hope or wonder. It's already in motion. All around you, the signs are speaking loud and clear. You are in the right place at the right time. The only thing left to do is to trust. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust yourself. You are ready, and the life you've envisioned is arriving with perfect grace. Now is the time to embrace clarity and remember who you truly are. In a world full of noise and distraction, it can be easy to forget the power and light that resides within you, but you are here for a reason, and that reason is meaningful. Your life has purpose. You're loved. You're supported. And you deserve to be surrounded by relationships that reflect that love and support back to you. Your time and energy are precious, and the people closest to you should be those who honor that sacredness. If any relationships in your life are leaving you confused, depleted, or unsure of your worth, take a moment to look at them honestly. It might be time to renew those connections with fresh energy and open-hearted communication. Sometimes a shift in understanding or a heartfelt conversation can bring things back into alignment. But it's also possible that some relationships have simply run their course. Letting go doesn't mean you're giving up or turning your back. It means you're choosing to honor both your path and theirs. Releasing someone with love creates space for connections that are more aligned with who you're becoming. The people meant to walk with you will always find you, and those who aren't meant to continue the journey will naturally fall away as you rise. Your path is sacred, and those who walk it with you should honor that sacredness just as deeply. You carry a light that is uniquely yours, and the right people, those who truly see you, will celebrate that light and help it shine even brighter. Don't settle for anything less than relationships that lift you up, fuel your spirit, and bring out the very best in you. You are more than worthy of this kind of love and support, and anything that doesn't feel like that doesn't belong in this next chapter of your life. To anyone who feels this message deeply, who can feel its truth resonating in their heart, know that this is meant for you. You're not alone in your journey, and you never have been. The universe is always guiding you toward your highest good, even when things feel unclear or uncertain. Let this message be your reminder that you are deeply loved, inherently worthy, and here on purpose. Every part of your journey has been leading you to this point, and everything you need is arriving at the perfect time. If you've found comfort or insight in these words, and you feel called to support the space that brings them to you, we invite you to consider offering a super thanks. Your support means so much and helps us continue creating content that uplifts and inspires. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future updates. We are truly grateful for you, and we're honored to walk this path alongside you.